Welcome to our viewers from around the globe. You join us just as today's practice session for the Australian Grand Prix is about to start. The teams will be visiting tracks across 5 continents as they battle it out for both the Drivers' and the Constructors' Championships. What race on the calendar do you think the teams will have a special eye on this year?
Well, I think the teams will be looking forward to the Mexican Grand Prix, which is being held back at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in Mexico City. It was last run way back in 1992.
This year sees Honda return to the sport, reforming one of the greatest partnerships in F1 history with McLaren. Do you think they can rekindle the success they had during the 80s and the 90s?
It won't be easy, but yes, I think so. It's been a tough few years for McLaren with the loss of Hamilton, Mercedes withdrawing as a shareholder and major investor in the team, and losing technical director Paddy Lowe. This could mark the start of their return to prominence.
Track is busy, be aware, let's get a few laps under our belt.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. We'll soon learn the true performance of these cars out on track. What can we expect to see in the following session?
Well, I think we're all expecting the Mercedes power unit to be particularly strong this year, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them at the front. But I wouldn't discount Red Bull or Ferrari just yet. We know they have the talent and the resources to react to any problem, so although they may be playing catch-up, I would expect them to bring some major upgrades pretty early, maybe before we even get back to Europe.
What a fabulous performance from Max Verstappen. He's on pole for tomorrow's race. A fantastic result for the Dutch driver.
They've been working so hard as a team and they've been rewarded. Such a great performance. And if he drives like that tomorrow, then the race win will definitely be possible.
The crowd are here and here in force for what is going to be a fantastic day of racing. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. As the teams prepare for the start of today's race, Let's talk about Max Verstappen. The Toro Rosso driver will be starting from pole. This is the big shock of the weekend.
Well, a lot of people question whether Max should be entering the sport at such a tender age, but he's answered them in emphatic style. If you're good enough, you're old enough.
So what would you have been doing overnight if you were Lewis Hamilton to make up the time difference that he needs to make up based on yesterday's qualifying times?
He clearly has a pretty good balance in the car. He just needs to work out where he can squeeze an extra tenth or two to make up the difference.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible, robust but fair. Is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone. Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
That's the end of today's race, and it's Max Verstappen, top of the Drivers' World Championship with 25 points. A wonderful result for the Dutch driver.
To win this year is an amazing feat and something he should be very proud of.
After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.